ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Gray, and this is the John Olive Fifth Quarter Show, and Coach Olive's here with us this morning, and this is the Saturday morning after we went to Nolensville and played last night, and we had a defeat up there, and it was one of our district games. I never can remember whether it's district or region.
It's region.
Region game.
Used to be a couple of years ago, district. We've gone back and forth.
And
anyway,
one of those games.
It was a tough loss for us, you know, and loss that'll sting us harder and harder as we go through the season. Nolensville played well. It was their homecoming game. And their football team has played hard all year long. I watched them play Spring Hill on a Friday night in the pouring down rain, and you know, they're a young team as they're a brand new school. But you look at the bodies of their players, and you think, you know, they're just a year or two away from being an outstanding team.
Yeah. All those kids look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, they're big, tall kids. They're
fast kids.
Got a few fast ones. I thought they utilized their personnel as well as anybody we played against in trying to isolate their athletes versus their opponent, and they work really hard to get 1 and 13 into big play situations. And number 80 plays wide receiver for them, an outside linebacker. He's a special young man. He's a difference maker. He's a hard matchup,
right?
And much like Matthew Ross is for us, except he's a bigger player than Matthew Ross.
Yeah.
But it's
and Matthew wasn't on the field last night.
No, Matthew got injured in the weight room this week, and so we'll have to wait on him to heal up as he. Putting a dumbbell down, broke a finger. So
that makes me hurt just thinking about it. Look, that made Bob Lemoyne spill his coffee on himself. We got to smile about something.
About something. Something came up this morning, and you know, it's a tough loss. It's probably the toughest loss in several years for us, because I thought we had high hopes of getting into the second season, and we controlled all that up until last night. And now, might happen, might not happen, but it won't happen by what we do.
Right.
It'll happen because we get help from other people.
Somebody else, yeah.
And I don't know whether that can. There'd have to be some really tough. Some things would really have to break our way. And so anyway, we got 3 games left, and we're going to see what we're made of.
Right.
We as coaches, we as players, as we play Lawrence County this coming Friday, a team that we had beaten for 19 straight years, and now we've lost to them 5 times in a row. And it's a region game.
They're coming here.
And so, you know, we need to settle that score back up and get back to 500 again and be 4-4 going to a week off, and
I'll bet you that other
finish out the year.
I bet you that other Tullahoma Wildcat team shows up this week.
Well, so
because we play either really good and competitive, or it seems like we're just, like I said, out of sync. And we've had those 2 games that it's just been like we were completely out of sync.
Well, we've had slow starts, and I wish I could. You know, the very first ball game of the year, we came out of the gate hot and just, you know, did really well. Weeks 2 and 3 and 4, we were slow and sluggish, both offensively and defensively. For the most part, defensively, not against Spring Hill, but offensively, very much so. And some of the games we're able to come back and win. Some of them we come back and we make them really exciting. But there's only been 2 ball games all year long where we jumped out there in the first half and and kept going. So, it's I am proud that we kept trying.
Yeah.
We didn't just fold up and get the running clock against us. So
No,
just some weird things. There were a couple of plays that if it happens and goes our way, ball game might have ended differently last night. Bryson Corn's fumble, I get the advantage of having slow motion. He's down. Okay, well, that's a touchdown for them. And then on the kickoff, after we've made it 28-14, the ball gets knocked loose, and we've got two players there, and they've got one player, and it bounces right to their one player. That if we get the ball right there, momentum would have swung big time, and that would have been right at the end of the third quarter, and we'd had a whole quarter to see if we couldn't find a way to win a football game.
Yeah. But that's the way it goes. That's why they made that ball the way it is, where there's no telling which way it's going to bounce. And last night it bounced a couple of times, not in our favor. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick commercial break right here, and we'll be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma versus Nolensville.
Where I come from, family still comes first.
The most important rule is the golden one.
You're not judged by what's in your wallet, but what's in your heart.
At Ascend, we know where you're coming from, because we come from there too.
Where I come from, doing the right thing is the only thing.
Ascend Federal Credit Union. Banking without the bank.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 different locations, 8 new car franchises, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, a certified collision center with lifetime paint guarantee, Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental. Let our family exceed your expectations at the Russell Barnett Automotive family. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. We'll always figure out the best game plan, get the job done correctly the first time. Summer's coming to an end, fall's coming right around the corner. Now would be a good time to call and make your appointment for your fall maintenance checks on all your heating equipment. Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration, the name you can trust.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. Owner Nick Smith has made a great investment to remodel the inside, which is now a non-smoking facility, and add a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Our captains last night were Mason Weaver, number 58, number 11, well, no, I can't remember if
Yeah. There's 10 in
number
there.
2, yeah. Number
There's
2, Matt, that's who I couldn't see. It was Matt Meadows, who's finally back. Number 10, Caleb Stroop, and number 25, Amari Burks. And you had 3 seniors, and then Caleb was elected by his teammates for the effort that he gave in practice this week.
As you look at this film, this is an artificial field. This is a brand new school, and it's an incredible facility.
It's a very, very nice school, and all your Williamson County schools are switching over to artificial turf fields. Kickoff return there, tackled there at the 36-yard line. They open up running a screen here and won't pick up good yardages. It's an unbalanced set that they're using, and Wharton keeps the ball there and picks up 3 or 4. I think that was Peyton Howard that made the tackle. And they're going to run a little pass coming this way right here, and Cody Burks makes the tackle. And they open it here with I think it's a 13-play scoring drive. You can see number 80 right there. Do you see him clearing a path? He's a unique individual. He's a big, tall kid, probably 200 pounds or so. But he's just a difficult mismatch. They're running back there, 15. Not flashy, but he goes and gets the hard yards.
Right.
And at fullback, he probably plays your old position in the offense you were in. He's nothing but a blocking back.
Yeah, that's it.
And you can see that they're running what we call a split. And so anyway, they complete another quick screen there, and so they're marching it right down the field as we're having to make adjustments to how we line up to it. Run the speed sweep back to the wide side of the field, and we get out and around us before Samari lanes. They would push him out of bounds. Ty Cox and Mason Weaver. Ty Cox makes a lot of plays in this ball game.
That's a good play.
That was a real good play there. There's Peyton Howard is on the stop. They're going to complete a little pass right here. Caleb Stroop actually strips the ball out, but we're not able to recover it. And if I remember right, this is 4th and less than 1. Quarterback will keep it here and go in the end zone. That's probably their favorite play once they're down inside. So start this game off, we're behind 7-0, and they've eaten just over 4 minutes off the clock with a 13-play scoring drive. Quentin Howard on the return there. We've got the ball in good field position, 38-yard run. And I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
We got hit about 3 or 4 times, and 2 of them I can see and 2 of them I can't see.
That's a good run.
Good run there by Bryson. We picked 7 of it back up, so second down and about 8. And we're going to try to hit Amari here, and we're just I mean, he's behind them, and we're just not able to complete it. We complete it, we probably have a touchdown.
I couldn't tell whether the kid got his hand in there.
I slowed it down big time, and it just looks like just a little bit behind him, hits off his shoulder pad.
Yeah.
They're on rough race right here. They fumbled the ball right here, but we're not able to get it. If we had, we'd have been in great field position, but we still get the 15-yard roughing penalty, so we're going to take the ball. We're going to complete a quick pass here to Matthew Meadows, and he picks up 7 yards. So we've got a short 2nd and 3. And we're trying to get Amari through there and not able to do it, so we've got a short 3rd and short coming up. And for whatever big reason, we really struggled here early in the game, trying to line up and execute. So we've got a 4th down and 2 right here. And Nick's going to keep the ball, and great cut right there, gets the 1st down.
Quick feet.
He's trying to get a little more and gets out of bounds. So good job there picking up the 1st down. Tries to drop it off there to Amari, and the receiver downfield had been taken away from us. So we come back, and this time the dude pitch and catch, but we can't block because we actually had the screen on that one, and so we lose a yard. 3rd and 11, we go to our Wildcat package and give it to Bryson Corn there, and he turns that corner, picks up the 1st down.
Good job.
Good job blocking. Good job running. We're going to stay with it. Come back. This time Amari decides to keep it, and he's able to pick up a yard. And we don't get called for movement. And that's one of the ones you can see. Don't get the ball snapped. And we're off. And so therefore, we get a turnover. We don't hit Matt Meadows here on this play. And their defender makes a good tackle as we're not able to make any yardage after the catch. And so we've got a 4th and 2, and I decide to go for it. And they keep us out. So we go on a 15-play drive but get no points. Defense needs to keep them bottled up right here. And 1st down, they pick up maybe a yard. Come right back, run the same play. This time they pick up a couple of yards, but we've got them in a 3rd down. And long situation, 3rd and 7. And they get a delay of game, which even is going to make them into a longer situation. And so they get a penalty here, half a distance to the goal. So now it's 3rd down and about 10. And there's no huddle offense, so there's a lot of video time right now as they don't huddle, so the quarterback does a great job of sticking the ball in there. And that's going to bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're down 7-0. They drove. Close. We had a chance, and we need to keep them bottled up and get the ball back.
Right. All right, we'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the second quarter.
Unlike all the rest, Southern Community Bank will provide you with a different banking experience because you are our first priority. Our services are intuitive. Our team is friendly. Our approach is refreshing. Our support to the community is unwavering. And our service is clearly unique. We offer accounts that make banking simple and hassle-free with all the conveniences you want and need most. Call Southern Community Bank and experience the bank that is unlike all the rest.
Since 1917, Builder Supply has been the place to go for all your building materials. It's where the contractors have shopped for years. Builder Supply stocks quality Benjamin Moore paint, Tamco shingles, case knives, DeWalt, Stanley, and Makita tools, Peachtree's Southern Rose and Sun windows, Trader's grills, Quickset locks, General Shale brick, Yellow wood, and pass load nail guns and nails. Experienced salespeople are there to help you find the right products for your job. So when you're ready to build, whether large or small, think Builder Supply. 301 South Atlantic Street in Tullahoma.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday Miracles, Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, Family Practice Dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Orange card for you.
There was a penalty on the play, so gets back up again. And I'm sitting there, now that I'm thinking about it, there's actually another penalty right there because they block us in the back. But the first quarter should not have ended on a penalty. So anyway, we've held them, make on punt. Good job by the defense. And we're going to get great field position. And we got to learn to stay away from the football. I'm holding my breath there. And obviously they thought it hit us, but it didn't. And that's what happened to us that other time. It was real close. The next time, not as close as I thought it was. And we were trying to take a shot against them right there and try to hit Jay Collinsworth.
They were waiting on that stuff all night, weren't they?
They were well coached and they were taking them by surprise. And they were determined to take races away from us as well. That one went to Jake, but that single receiver back into the boundary, they were definitely
on it.
Going to take him away from us if they possibly could. And this is one of those offensive series that, we just didn't do what we needed to do there. We can't hang on to the pass, and one of those things. We had the ball in great field position, 43-yard line. You got to get points when you take over there. Instead, their defense holds us. We get 0 points, and you get the ball at the 43-yard line. Your offense needs to go score and at least make it 7-3 at the minimum. They're going to come back right here, and they hit us with a big play. Kobe's on running down, but it's, it changes field position. And they're going to do the same thing on the next series.
The official had a good pick on that play, too.
Speed sweep that gave us trouble here is the formation that they're using. It's good, they're using a trips overload and 2 backs back the other direction. And it really puts us in a bind, and we have a hard time adjusting. We'll do better in the second half, but you can see 13 turn on the Jets there, and we're not close.
No.
So we're going to find ourselves behind 14-0. And they'll pop it up here and goes out of bounds. So we're going to take over at the 35-yard line. Bryson Corn on the carry, and he's down right there, but they don't rule him down, and they're going to give him a touchdown. So we go from making 9.5 yards on a play to it being a touchdown for Nolensville.
Well, you could see his knee was on the ground.
Yeah, he was. But that's a judgmental call, and you're not going to win any argument or anything there. It was just, it's what it is. Sometimes you get those breaks, sometimes you don't. And, so, bad break for us, and we end up being down 21-0.
And for you folks that are watching it, wonder what all the yellow is on that field. There's a soccer field overlaid on that, yes, on top of the football field.
Yeah. Matthew Meadows on the return.
Welcome back, Matthew.
He gets it out past the 30 there. And we desperately need to respond. We run Bryson left again, and he picks up 5, 4. And, we're not having a very good offensive night at all. And Bryson picks up 2 more, so we face a 3rd down and 4. We're not able to execute a play here. We don't line up. We end up throwing it deep whenever we're really looking for an underneath route, but it just wasn't there. Race punts the ball here.
He punted it well last night.
And he had one that he'd like to have back.
Right.
But outside of that, he did fine. And that one, sometimes the panic button sets in to here's the quick screen to number 1, and that's where we lose Kobe right there, as he ends up getting rubber pellets in his eyes, and we can't get him washed out. Finally, his parents have to bring him back to Tullahoma to get Dr. Norris to clean out his eyes for him, and appreciate Dr. Norris being willing to meet him. A lot better job there on the speed sweep, and Mason Weaver finally makes the tackle, and they lose 4 or 5 yards. So we've let them flip the field on us, but defense is only stiffing its back right here. That's not a bad job. We've got his inside cut. Race Marion has him when he breaks it to the outside, and we got him in a third down and long situation. And they try another quick screen, and
all over it.
Samari Lane is on it, so they're going to try a 42-yard field goal, and it's not going to be good. So the defense is held. We're just not, as a team, offensively, we're not carrying our weight right now. We try a little quick pass. We've got 5 easy yards, but we go down on our knees, so we pick up 1 yard. And Nick tries to turn the corner.
That should have been a penalty right there, dragging him down out of bounds.
And we're going to try to work across the middle here, and well defended by the
Yeah, they had that middle stopped up all night.
And here we're missing Kobe, and so we're trying to get a backup on the field for him. And anyway, Nick's standing there, so we send Nick back out, and then that puts a little extra pressure on Race because they're worried about getting delay of game, and he hasn't hit very many of those, but he had what you call a shank.
Shankopotamus right there. Happens to the best of them.
They try to run the quick screen again, and this time Hunter Palmer, sophomores in there, along with Mason Weaver, making the stop. But we have given them the ball in great field position, and that young man,
tough runner.
Yeah, he's a downhill runner. Quarterback's going to keep it this time, and we don't have anybody on him, and so he picks up the first down.
Good cut. Good block, too.
He finishes every run. He doesn't look to miss anything. He is constantly going forward. You can see he very seldom gets knocked backwards. We're trying to hold him to a field goal, but there goes 13 into the end zone. Second half, we'll play that play a lot better, but boy, we struggled in the first half playing it. And I'm just glad they didn't have a fake on to the right there, because we're struggling at getting lined up. And we find ourselves in a unusual hole that we have found ourselves over and over this year, and Hunter Jewell on the return. So halftime, 28-0, and no fun in Wildcat land.
No fun. And as it was their homecoming, our band did not get on the field last night. So they were there in a pep band capacity, yes, and played a lot of rousing things, but they did not get on the field. So we'll have no halftime show today. We'll take you to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the third quarter. Are you a shoeinista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Boutique, located at the Downtown Avenues, 115 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma. Just inside the front doors on the right, from funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. Owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Michael Kors, Boheme, and Misty purses, Bandolero and Yellow Box shoes, and Joseph Ribcop of clothing. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends will have? Brent's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for. 115 Northwest Atlantic Street, Tullahoma. Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas? Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want. So you can bank when, where, and how you want. At our offices, or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
The Wash Spot on North Jackson Street in Tullahoma is your new state-of-the-art, high-tech express tunnel car wash that gets your car clean quickly and beautifully. We have 4 washes available, from the $6 Express Wash to the $12 Supreme Clean, featuring DuraShield Total Car Protectant. Just pick your wash and let the Express Tunnel Wash leave the dirt behind.
And Wash Spot has installed a new high-pressure rinse system that greatly improves your car wash quality. It gives you 40 jet nozzles producing 650 pounds per square inch. Mud, dirt, and burnt poop, beware.
After the wash, you can help yourself to one of the free vacuums.
Wash Spot has added a mini detail service. It includes the Supreme Clean. They vacuum your vehicle, clean all windows inside and out, clean dash and instrument panel, shampoo 2 front floor mats, clean all door jambs, hand towel the entire vehicle, and dress the wheels and tires. The mini detail is now available at the Wash Spot on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for only $30.
Come by 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to get the best wash in town at a great price. We're located at 2180 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma. The Wash Spot, locally owned and operated. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
We get the ball first, start second half, and we know that if we don't get back in this game,
better be now.
Better be now. Can't wait around. Hunter Jewell on the kickoff return there. We're going to open up in the empty. We decided we needed to try to get some of our kids in space against them. Nick keeps the ball there on a quarterback keeper, and we're able to pick up the first down. Come back, and we're going to be just a tad late with the throw right there. You got to hit that one just a little bit earlier. So it leaves us 2nd and 10. Come back, and Nick makes a read there, and about to have a big game.
Big game.
End up with 4.
So tripped up.
3rd down. And we get whatever they're calling us for. They're
breathing.
So we've back it back up, 3rd and long. Nick's on by time and scramble. And this time they do call him for tackling him out of bounds. And so we've got the ball down at the 33-yard line.
Need to get something out of this.
It made it to the 48. Come back, run Amari here, and Amari picks up 5 or 6 good yards.
He just glides through there, doesn't he? Makes it look so simple.
And we're going to come back right here, and we're not going to be able to get a pass in there as Big 80 gets his paw on the ball. So we got it 3rd down, and Nick does a pretty good job impersonating a tailback. And at least gives us a shot there, gets 1st down. And he fakes it to Amari, and we finally get one-on-one coverage with Race. They've been double teaming him most of the night, and able to get his. I mean, that's the route that he and Nick could probably throw with their eyes closed.
Right.
Might even come up with Race catching it with his eyes closed. But we got it down to the 2-yard line there. Amari carrying the ball. We're going to come back, run the same play against the same people. This time Nick's going to keep it, and he's going to get into the end zone. So we have scored on the opening drive, and so we're at least giving ourselves a chance.
Yeah, good news.
Matt Marcel doing PATs this week with Chase Fowler having to have some surgery done, and so good job by Matt putting it through. Great hit, Weston Eves. If we could find about 4 or 5 others that would tackle like that on a kickoff, our kickoff coverage would become so much better.
Yeah.
Glad to finally see that get done. Had them inside the 30-yard line. Bryson Korn on the tackle.
You should have seen his mama getting down after that hit up there in the stands. She's a really excitable fan to sit around. She gets it.
Great job right there. That's the speed sweep they've scored 2 touchdowns on. Amari Burks jumps up there from his safety position, and they don't get any yardage. They're going to try to run a boot right here, though, and they do complete it. As they
Look at
run
80.
a little, what we call a waggle play, and anyway,
all he has to do is fall forward for 5 yards.
He gets 1st down, so we lost a lot of 3rd and long situations. That was a 3rd and 8 that we lost, but we're going to win a 4th down coming up here in just a second. And grab a hold of him, hang on to him, don't let him out of there. I'm telling you, he fights for every yard. He does not go down easy, so it's 3rd and 1, a long one.
Yeah, there's 4 of that he shouldn't have had.
And Ty Cox. And so it makes it 4th down and about a half a yard, or a full yard. Looks like they've got it on the 49, so it's a full yard. Here comes the speed sweep. Sam Brock's up taking on people. Caleb Stroop makes the tackle, and he is stopped short of the 48. So we take over at midfield, and Nick trying to get the ball to Matt Meadows there. 2nd and 10. Again, we fake it and able to hit Race for a short gain over here. So we face a 3rd and 7. And we're going to dump it off to Amari. And he picks up good yardage. He can pick up yardage quickly.
He went down.
So 1st and 10. He lost contact on that tackle. Nick's going to try to keep it, and this
Close.
time should have handed that one off.
Yeah, but he was close to getting around, though.
You know, he fights and picks up a yard. We're going to try a little reverse. And the yardage that Amari picks up.
Great stiff arm.
Was very little. But he wasn't because of the effort. We come back. Nick scrambling. He's going to actually hit Matthew Meadows right here, but they're going to call us for having linemen downfield. So we back it back up again. Now we got 3rd and long.
When you're running around that long back there, it's hard for guys not to go down.
So we're going after Race on an out and up, and the guy reaches out and grabs him, and so they call pass interference. And we go to our Wildcat package. Amari's going to keep it right here and picks up the 1st down. And keeps it again. This time he's going to hand it off. And Bryson's going to cut it up, and that's how you cut up and head for the end zone.
There you go.
And so we have climbed our way back in. Matt's going to put it through right here, and it's 28-14. Most of the 3rd quarter's gone, but we've given ourselves a chance. And then lo and behold, they give us a gift right here, and we can't come up with it. Kick it off here. Race gets a good deep kick. And right there, the ball comes out, and it bounces right back to him.
There's 2 of our people right there, and it bounces right into his hand.
When it hit the ground, it goes back toward him instead of rolling toward one of our guys. And so we get that fumble recovery right there. I'm convinced that it would have been a super exciting football game down to the very end. They're holding on that play, so we end up taking the penalty. So they've got a 1st and I think like 22 right now. And again, because they don't huddle, you get a lot of dead time here in between plays. And we're about to the end of the 3rd quarter. 28-14, we've given ourselves a chance.
Right. And
we're playing better. We're playing better defensively. Offensively, we're moving the football now. We need to get a stop, get the ball back, score, obviously, make it a 1-score game, and then see if you can't make it happen. And we're not going to be able to do it, but that's what we're thinking.
What we need to do, if you look right here, you'll see the center of a cake donut that had flowerets all around the outside. For the first half, they have had flowerets going into the end zone. We need to keep them at 0 from now on out the rest of the ball game to win this ball game. Didn't happen that way, but you can get your 0, look right through there, at the Donut Palace every day. Me-oh, my-oh, ain't it good-oh. Go down and see them at the Donut Palace. We thank them for being our donut sponsors on the John Olive 5th Quarter Show for years. We also want to thank Sundrop Bottling for being our water sponsor, Deja Blue. And Paige, thank you very much for supporting us. We'll be back with 4th quarter in just a moment.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Hey, Tullahoma, stop by McMurray's for all your personal and business needs. Copying and finishing service. That's black and white and color copying, 1 to 1,000. Scan, print, reduce, enlarge up to 36 inches. Brochures, carbonless forms, design services, foam core mounting, fax service, comb and coil binding, lamination up to 40 inches. Wedding services include wedding invitations, wedding programs, and napkins. That's McMurray's, 101 West OG Street, Tullahoma. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. McMurray's.
Welcome to Tullahoma's newest south of the border eatery, La Fiesta Bar and Grill, located at 1410 North Jackson Street at the Quality Inn. Owned and operated by Chuy Villegas and family, the La Fiesta offers the freshest and best presented Mexican dishes in the area. The recently remodeled restaurant offers you all of your favorites, from chips and salsa to chicken, steak, and seafood dishes. Open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m., La Fiesta offers lunch specials, daily specials, a great children's menu, and any entree you desire. The bar is fully stocked with all of your favorite beverages, and the staff is friendly and knowledgeable. So why wait for your party? There's a fiesta going on every day at La Fiesta Bar and Grill, 1410 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, Nolensville's got the football, long yardage situation, and they dump it off here to 13, and he picks up some yardage there.
Half a step away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, 13-1, they've got the same type of wheels Amari's got. We still have them in 3rd and long. And they take a timeout right here.
Thank you, Mr. Lamoya, for your patience.
And Wharton's back to pass, and that's a killer. Caleb Stroop makes the tackle, but again, we give up. It was like 3rd and 14 or 3rd and 12 still. It was still a long ways.
Good hit there.
They pick up the first down and
58.
Just didn't get much help there. Mason Weaver on that tackle. They run a little sweep here, and he picks up about 3 or so. We've got them in a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5. And they're going to run that little boot. This time we were actually in a little bit better shape because he had to throw the ball way outside, away from the receiver, and the receiver tried to make a dive for it. Mari there catches the punt, and they immediately are able to tackle him. 33 is a good football player.
Mm-hmm.
He makes a bunch of plays. We try a little razzle-dazzle here. Hunter Jewell trying to complete it to Hunter Palmer, and 33 actually grabbed Palmer, but the back judge didn't call the grab. We were behind him, and he actually reaches out and grabs us and pulls Palmer back to him. So anyway, but we knew we had to hit a big play, that we couldn't grind it out, that we needed to take a shot at them, and so we took a shot at them. And here's where those delay of games we were talking about. And part of it is, you know, I'm trying to get us into something that doesn't give it a dead giveaway that we're running a draw play, and bad job by me, because it's not the way we'd done it in practice. There's the draw play. Should have just done that to begin with.
Worked pretty good like that.
And instead, I'm sitting there trying to motion him back into the backfield and run the draw. And
well, that was your setup play,
I guess. And then here, you know, just bad. Just bad. You know, sometimes things, mechanisms that you put in come back to bite you, and that was one that came back to bite us, and that shouldn't be. You know, we'll rectify that situation. And, so
that's a big old tall drink of water right there.
That's just a killer. You know, that's up until that point in time, I really felt like, okay, we got a shot here.
Yeah.
We, you know, we just got to get another stop and see if we can get the ball in better field position or whatnot. Hunter Jewell again on the return, and we've got the ball at the 38-yard line.
Which is better than the 20 where we've been camping out for the last couple of weeks.
We complete the pass to Hunter Jewell, and he acts like a young guy right there and runs to the sideline instead of toward the end zone, but he'll do better the next time we get the ball to him. We've got a great gain, and we don't fumble the football. And it bounces right to him. And so we go from being down at their 44-yard line in 2 plays to their football, and now they've got the ball out at close to midfield. And tough play coming up here, 3rd down short. And they end up using another timeout. And here comes number 15. Good job right there. Ty Cox on the tackle. And this is where confusion abounds. Anyway, they're going to end up punting the football.
On the bounce.
And
pretty good kick for a one-hopper.
Yep. So we take over deep in our own territory.
Again.
But the fumble didn't hurt us, you know, cost us some time, about 2 minutes if I remember right. But we don't give up any more points, but we're down by 3 scores. We got to go. We run the draw play, pick up good yardage. Now we're into a fast-paced offense. Ball goes out of bounds or incomplete, we huddle. If it doesn't, then we're no huddle. And come back and hit Hunter Jewell, and this time he's going toward the goal line, which is what you want. And we pick up
whistle.
1st down. And Nick's looking and tries to, well, he does hit Hunter Palmer there, a sophomore wide receiver playing because Kobe and John Moore are both out now. And then Nick does a good job scrambling. Matthew takes off the scramble and gets behind his man, and we get a cheap touchdown.
Welcome back, Matthew.
And so we're at 35-21, but 4.5 minutes to go. Got to try an onside kick, and guy calls us offsides. Again, I get the advantage of having freeze frame and slow motion, and I don't know what the guy was seeing. But anyway, it blows the play dead, and so we really were trying to kick it over that second line's head and see if we couldn't back them up, back deep. And instead, they get the ball at the 46-yard line.
Dang, that kid runs hard.
And they're draining the clock here. And if we had gotten a stop, for a 2-yard gain or something, we'd started using our timeouts. But when it was 2nd and 2, well, don't use a timeout there, and then on the next play, he obviously breaks it, and so we're right back down by 3 scores again. Good news was, didn't use much time off the clock. So, Hunter Jewell again picks up a couple of blocks there, and we're out to the 33-yard line.
Was there a set on the other side of the field that caused him to run all the way over there?
I'm not sure why. And we hit Hunter, and they get us for having a lineman downfield. When you run RPOs, you run that risk, and part of it. And good job here by Amari, making the guy miss him and at least picking up some positive yards. Come back, and Nick keeps it this time on the RPO, and he picks up about another 4 or 5. Leaves us with 3rd and long.
Looked like offsides to me.
They were. So now we've got a 3rd and 5. And he puts the ball in there on Matt, and Matt turns his head instead of looking it all the way in. Listen to Kippy Brown, a great wide receiver coach, talk all the time about what you have to be able to do to catch a football, and one of the things is never can let the ball get behind your eyes. So Nick does a great job scrambling. He finds Amari back there behind him, and Matt Marcel makes it good, but just not enough time left in the game. And again,
that ball never did take a big hop.
It wasn't trying to be a big hop. It was supposed to be like we call it middle dribble, and Race doesn't get to work on that a whole lot. And he does all his work and kicking after practice. He stays out there and works on stuff, and he could be a full-time kicker for us. And he's got a strong leg, but he's a lot more valuable to this football team on both sides of the football. And here we just...
Instead of working on the middle dribble.
Yeah. And
never heard that expression.
And it's just where you just barely kick it, and the kicker follows along behind it. And somebody did that to us. Spring Hill did it to us.
Right.
And so anyway, and ball game's going to come to an end now, as we just, didn't get it done. Congratulations, Nolensville.
Yeah. Well coached.
That'll put them in the playoffs.
Yeah, well coached.
That win right there will put them in the playoffs in all likelihood. And, Will Hester does a great job, former head coach at Ravenwood.
Well, and that's a disciplined football team. You didn't see any crap being done. There wasn't any late hits much or bad acting kids. They just played a good hard football game.
Yeah.
And we're now 3-4. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick commercial break because we didn't have our band opportunity to do that for the halftime show, and we'll be back and talk about what's coming up next.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
If you're looking for fuel, food, or fun, don't forget the Dameron Brothers stores. The Short Stop has fuel, food, and beverages. The Liquor Locker carries all of your favorite brands of wines and spirits. It has party supplies, beverages, and the area's best selection of premium cigars. So for all your party needs, Jeff and Jay say, come on by, and thank you for the support of our businesses.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District.
Donuts. Tasty. Donuts. Donuts.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, folks, we're back, and Coach, next week we have Lawrenceburg coming to see us.
Lawrence County coming to us this Friday, and
Lawrence County, excuse me.
Obviously, we're on our fall break, and so it's a little bit unique situation for us. We'll do all of our stuff in the morning time, and for Monday through Thursday, give our young men the evenings off, afternoons and evenings, and get them back up early the next morning, though, to
start it over again.
And
is this a 2-week break or 1 week?
It's a 2-week break.
Okay.
And then the following, after we get finished playing Lawrence County, then we'll give our players 5 days off.
And that's right, because the next week after Lawrence County is an open day.
Open day.
Okay.
And so we'll give our players time off, let their bodies heal up, their minds heal up. Hopefully we'll be 4-4. That's our goal. It's what we got in front of us right now.
Well, and the team that beat us last night by 3 touchdowns beat them 40-something to nothing, didn't they?
Yeah, Lawrence County kind of went up there and laid an egg. You know, they fumbled the ball twice in their first 2 possessions. Then they tried to throw the football and they threw 2 interceptions. And so they found themselves like us, down 28-0, just boom, boom, boom. And in fact, theirs was a little quicker than ours. And so the biggest thing is they've got a winning streak against us right now that
needs to stop.
Needs to come to an end. And, when that thing got started, I understood. 2012, they beat us. They were we had just clinched second place in the playoffs with a football team that we weren't sure could make it to the playoffs. And so we didn't play very well, and we ended up losing, 27-18 or something like that. And then 2013, they kicked us pretty good. I mean, they were a lot better football team than we were. And then 2014, which was probably the last time we had a legitimate shot at beating them, we ended up with 7 turnovers on that night, and the 7th one kept us from having a chance to drive down for the winning score. We had 6 turnovers, and we were still in the ball game. Just, I don't know if you remember it or not, Cole Potter running into the end zone, and the ball shoots out the back of his arm. Nobody touches him or anything. And it was just one of those nights that you're going, really? What else is going to happen? And 2015, 2016, they thumped us. Yeah. Last year I thought we had a shot at them, and boy, they trapped us to death, and we couldn't keep up with them. And so,
well, that's going to be at Wildcat
high
Stadium.
School, we hope that. We've had some great crowds.
Oh, man.
I know this is a lot of people are going out of town and everything, but if you're in town, these young men would really appreciate your support.
And deserve
it. I will say this, they don't quit.
Nope.
They'll battle.
No, that's a battling bunch of guys.
We didn't roll over and lay down whenever we got down 28-0. We did come back, and we tried to make a game of it, and just could not make enough plays to make it happen. So anyway, backs are against the wall. We'll find out what we're made of here, and see if we can't close out this football season with some positive memories.
Right, and again, I want to give a shout out to my new friend Jimmy Hollingsworth. He is over at his dad's house. They meet over there every Saturday morning to watch the John Olive Show with their family and eat breakfast and have a good time. So appreciate all of you out there, Jimmy. Thanks for your help and what you do to help this football team get ready to play football on game day. And folks, see you in the stands Friday night. You haven't got anything better to do? I'm telling you, you don't have anything better to do. And more important than to be in Tullahoma High School football stadium for a Wildcat football game. John Gray for John Olive saying we'll see you in the stands.